What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kai, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Kai. You are tuning into my YouTube channel. It must be Kai. Definitely go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button before we get right into this video, where I'm going to show y'all how I detangle all this hair and how you can safely detangle your hair without so much shedding and hair loss. So if you're interested in these tips, definitely stay tuned. All right, y'all, so what's up? We are starting off with freshly washed hair. My hair was super duper dirty, so I got in the shower and I scrubbed my scalp like I couldn't scrub it no more because I had a lot of buildup on my scalp. So that's just a little backstory, and these are the tools that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using a detangling brush and some conditioner. Of course, when it comes to detangling your hair, I'm just showing y'all what I'm currently using right now, but you can use a leave-in or a conditioner. It just depends on what step in your wash day that you're in. But I'm just checking my scalp, making sure that it's nice and clean. But even if it wasn't, it's not like I'm gonna get back in the shower anyway. Like, that's just not happening. But all I did was wash my scalp really good, make sure I cleansed it, and I'm about to go in with some conditioner, but I do need to detangle. So when it comes to me washing my scalp, I'm tangling my hair, okay? I mean, it's inevitable. And my wash and go, I wore it for 2 weeks. So you can imagine how tangly my hair was. And even when I washed it, as much as I try not to tangle my hair, I just have a lot of it. And with me scrubbing at my root, it's just gonna tangle, okay? It's inevitable. So on this video, I'm just gonna be sharing with y'all some tips and showing y'all how I detangle my hair. And because my hair is so long, I just want to help and share tips as to what you may be doing wrong and some things that you could change about detangling your hair. So first things first, y'all see I'm not detangling on sopping wet hair anymore. I used to do that. I do not anymore because our hair is at the weakest state when it is wet. So I try not to let my hair be sopping wet anymore. I really do put a towel on my head and soak up some of that moisture before I even detangle. So that's first things first. Get some of that water out of your hair so that your hair isn't so weak, so that your hair is nice and strong and it's just a little dry, just a little bit, but not too dry to where it hurts. So the next thing that I am going to do, because my hair is so tangly, is I'm going to go in with the conditioner on each section, and I'm just going to rub it over each section. So what this is going to do is this is actually going to start melting the hair and start melting those knots and kinks out of my hair. That's what it's going to do. It's really just going to moisturize the hair strand. So by the time I get to it with the brush, my hair is soft. Okay, so y'all see what I'm doing here. I took some of the water out, but I placed the moisture in, and I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit just to soften my hair, because after you wash your hair, you know your hair is really dry and it's ready for some moisture, but you need to detangle. So that's why you kind of pre-condition your hair before you even start detangling. So that's what you're seeing me do here. I'm just going along each section that I have sectioned out with some conditioner, and I'm just gonna rub it in. This process, this part does not take long at all, because it's just like I'm just gonna slap it on there, slap it on my ends especially, and I'm gonna roll it back into a ball. So then by the time I get to it, it's gonna be easier and quicker for me to detangle. So this extra step actually does help the detangling process go by faster. I want to say in total, with how tangly my hair was and with me filming it from start to finish, this was 30-minute footage altogether that I did cut down to 16 minutes. So that's just an idea for y'all to see how long it takes me from start to finish. Like from when I took that towel off my head and I pressed play on this video to when I completely finished, it was 30 minutes. So it's not taking me long at all. Some people, I heard that it can take up to an hour. But let me tell you, when you do these steps, it's gonna make the detangling process way easier. So taking the time out to do this little precondition is well worth it, because as you put it on, you're just gonna rub it in and you're gonna roll your hair back into that section and you're just gonna leave it. So This is what it's currently looking like. You can actually tell my hair is starting to soak up that moisture, and it is starting to release my hair a bit, but not in a way that water would. So now I'm gonna go in with this brush. I used to use a dimming brush, but I haven't used a dimming brush in about a year now. I have been using this one. So we're just gonna go on with that. And to be honest, I know a lot of people say it's quicker to detangle if you work in smaller sections. I'm sorry, baby, I got a lot of hair, and so no section is small. It don't matter if I try to make the section so little, like just a tad bit, it's gonna come out big and it's still gonna have a whole lot of hair in it. So I might as well just do it how I would normally do it. I do 3 sections on each quadrant. So this section is gonna be broken up into 3. Now, if my hair is really detangled, if my hair is really tangly, then I may do more sections. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not tangled at all and 10 being matted, I would say that my hair was a good 6.5. That's how tangly my hair was. So as you can see, I have not added any more conditioner yet. I'm just gonna start from the ends and work my way up. I know a lot of people finger detangle, but I'm sorry, I've yet to see somebody finger detangle starting from the ends and working their way up to the root. If you've seen people do it, please comment down below so I can see, because a lot of times when people say they finger detangle, I see them raking through their hair from the root of their hair to the end of it. So that's really why I don't finger detangle at all, because you're starting from the root. It's better when you start from the ends. I know we say root to tip, but baby, it's tip to root, and it's always been that way. It's always gonna be that way. So I just go from the ends and I literally just work my way up. I'm going to add a little bit more conditioner, and now I'm just going to twist the section up. But that's just because I'm deep conditioning, because my hair was so dirty and I hadn't washed my hair. I had the wash and go in for 2 weeks, and I don't think I shampooed my hair before I did that wash and go. So my scalp was really dirty, and it's time for me to deep condition. So this is the first section, and now we are going to start doing the rest of them. But I'm really just going to repeat this same process all over my head, because this is just what's easiest, and this is what makes for a quick detangling time, especially when my hair is really tangly. So like I said, I'm just going to rub in that product. And I'm separating a little bit with my fingers, but I have seen people like full on finger detangle, and I'm just like it. But if you see me like finger detangle just a little bit, you're gonna notice I'm going from root to tip. I've yet to see anybody use their actual fingers like a comb and start from the ends and work their way up. Just grab a brush. And side note, I don't know if I'm the only one. Let me know if we all do this, but none of us use the handle of the brush. Why is that? Why don't none of us use the handle, like hold the handle? Like, I've tried to hold the handle of the brush and just brush my hair, but I can't. I don't know if it's just on this brush but I think I do it with all brushes. I hold like the top of the neck and the head of the brush, because I just feel it's more secure. I do not grab the actual handle, okay? And I really just don't know why. I just don't, okay? But this is all we are going to be doing. I'm just going to continue to detangle bit by bit. And I'm just going to let y'all sit back, relax, and watch. Y'all see the process is going quicker because my hair is not sopping wet. So please take that into account. And y'all look at the length. It's a length check. It's a length check. So, like I said, I'm just going to continue to detangle and take my time and be gentle. Y'all sit back, relax, and watch. And I'll come back to y'all at the end. Special and she reckless. You're my bestest friend, yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna
let dreams come true. She know she bad, better than bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Oh, yeah. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and big family. Me and you, we can be something we want to. When I see the dream we chasing true, we don't care for me, yeah. Luckily we free to be first class, riding casually, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and big family. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and big family. Anything that you do now, everything that you do, everything that you do now.
All right, y'all. So now that we are on the front of my head, this is where things kind of change up a little bit. I am being way more gentle on this part of my head because y'all comment down below what area of your head is tender-headed, because it's this front section of my head. So like when y'all see me part my hair to detangle it, the first sections by my ears are not tender. But baby, the second and third section on each side, like going up my head towards the middle, towards my middle part, that is the most tender part of my head. So in this case, I am going to add some more conditioner just for some more slip and less tension. But I'm really going to be taking my time when it comes to detangling this part. And also too, I think if I'm correct, we have less hair in the front of our head naturally. Most of our hair is at the crown of our head and at the back of our head, but we have the least amount of hair in the front. Okay, so this is where you really want to be gentle, because you don't want to be breaking off the ends of your hair, especially in the front, by doing it too hard. So I'm literally just taking my time, and that's what it is when it comes to detangling. You will be amazed at how fast you can detangle your hair when you take your time. You'll get through it so much quicker instead of trying to be rough. Just be gentle. Pull the brush through your hair. Don't be scared of it. And it's gonna hurt a little bit, y'all. I was trying so hard not to make a face, but it was like taking a shot and not being able to make a face. It was so hard. My eyes started watering and everything. But this part of my hair is so tender, and I have no idea what causes tenderheadedness. Like, it's wild. It's wild how much this hurts whenever I do it. So I'm always just very gentle. But I really hope I was able to give y'all some tips as far as detangling your natural hair and how to make it easier and quicker. So if I had to narrow it down and summarize everything that I said in this video, it would be to let your hair dry a little bit. Do not start off on sopping wet hair. It would be to pre-condition your hair, as in when you section it, put conditioner on all the sections, so then by the time you get to each section, it would have helped melted those knots and tangles away to help you get through and detangle quicker. Another one would be start from the tips and work your way up to the root of your hair. Make sure that you're holding the hair tight as well. It's harder to detangle when you're just going through it and you're letting your hair fluff. Hold the hair straight, because that's, if you notice, that's how I've been doing it this whole time. I pulled the hair slightly, not too much, but just enough so that it's smoothed out so I can take the brush through it more easy and quicker as well. So these are all my tips on detangling your natural hair. This is what I have been doing. I used to do it differently, but hey, every day and every time I do my hair, I learn something different and I start doing something different. So I really hope this video helped someone who has been detangling their hair and they're wondering why they're losing so much hair, or if they're having a hard time doing it, or if it takes them hours to do it, because I don't want that for nobody. Sitting there for an hour to detangle your hair, unless it is really, really tangly. But these are just some tips that you could use to help expedite that process. Because, baby, after I get done doing all this, I'm going to let the conditioner sit and rinse my hair out, and I'm going in a turban for about 2-3 days. All right. But I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Like I said, I hope all these tips and tricks helped. Let me know if they helped you in any way. And if you have any tips for anybody else when it comes to detangling your hair, if you have them for me or anybody else, please drop them down below, because we are a family and we are here to help each other. Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.